Hey guys, today I have another get ready with me. This time I'm going to be using the mini breaker. I've only used this once and I kind of had a little bit of issues blending this. I know that these are pressed pigments, so we'll see how this goes. So hopefully this won't be too bad. So I'm mainly going to just be applying my makeup and talking to you guys. This is more of a Q&A. I also asked you guys to give me assumptions on Instagram. I don't know how many questions I'm going to get, so we're just going to jump in. I don't think I'll get that many because I'm such a small channel. But I thought I'd go ahead and do a get ready with me. Hopefully once I finish doing this whole editing, I will put all the items down below because I won't be talking a lot about the makeup that I'm actually applying itself. I will just post it down below so you kind of know I'm mainly going to be mostly chit-chatting with you guys. So the first question on here is from, and this is on my YouTube channel that I asked this about 10 months ago, leave me questions. It's from Giselle Beaton Garcia. She asked me if I've tried a cosmetic CC cream, the matte and or the Bye Bye Lines foundation, and my thoughts on it. I have only tried the original CC cream, their SPF 51, and I absolutely love it. It isn't something that has like a lot of like a heavy foundation. It's very satin to the skin, and I love it for especially the summertime just because it wears off nicely and it's something that you can go out in the sun. It has SPF 50. I also did a review and comparison demo to the new Maybelline one, so I'll try to leave a card up here if you guys want to go watch that or if you're interested in it. But yeah, my thoughts are that I really like that one. I haven't tried the matte one just because, I don't know, I'm not really into matte products anymore. If I buy anything matte, I usually mix it in with something more glowy or use a glowy primer. So I don't know, because I have the other one, I haven't bought the matte one or the, what is this called that she says, the Bye Bye Lines. So the next questions, oh God, are from Lisa Smith, and it says, she's got a few questions. So one is, why did you start your channel? So I started my channel just for fun, and I started it, wow, I want to say in 2011 or 12. I think 2011. Me and my husband had moved here from Puerto Rico, and I lived in Puerto Rico around like 8 years or so. That's where I met him. And so we came here for me to find a job and to excel in my career, because my career isn't a really good paying career in Puerto Rico. And so I also wanted to be closer to my parents and start a family, etc., etc. So we moved here, and we moved into a 1-bedroom apartment. I basically didn't know anyone here. I had gone to high school near here, but you know, you kind of lose touch with people and things like that. So I didn't really have any friends. And ever since I started watching YouTube when it first started, I fell in love with the whole idea of filming and sharing ideas. And I always loved makeup since I was really young. Love makeup, was always a makeup junkie. I actually went to a modeling school, and I really didn't care for the modeling. I only loved the makeup class. So I loved makeup from the get-go since I was really young. And so yeah, so I wanted to kind of share. I already had a blog like back in the day, but I could only keep up with the blog and not really film back in those days because I was full-time in school. I was working, so I didn't have time to actually film, and I had to concentrate on school and graduating and passing my license exam, so I couldn't really, you know, have a hobby. So then later on I was able to get into YouTube, and back then you had to apply to become partner to even be able to monetize your videos. It wasn't as easy as you know, as people make it out to be. It took me a very long time to even build up my channel, and even then I feel like it's like I still struggle to have my channel. My channel has never taken off. It's just grown little by little since I first started, and I've been doing this for fun just for I don't even know how many years now. It's been so long that I don't even remember, you know, exactly how I started, but it was just basically for fun to kind of really share with people my, oh God, getting concealer in my hair, just to share with people my love of makeup and just be, you know, kind of share my honest reviews of products and demos. That's what I mainly started my channel for, was to do reviews and demos. I've kind of gotten away from that because it seems like people, you know, it just gets to a point where it's extremely hard to compete with everybody who gets PR boxes and gets every little makeup sent to them. And when you're when the majority of the things you are buying yourself, it can get extremely expensive and overwhelming at times because your collection just gets so exaggerate that you need to just give stuff away, and it's just overwhelming. Anyways, took me forever to answer that one. And then the next question is, what is your favorite and least favorite thing about having a channel? My favorite thing is getting to know you guys. I've met a lot of friends through here. It's actually how I met my best friend, was when I did my blog. Also other friends through here, mom friends. It's just been you know, in some aspects a support group for me. I'm not someone who's super social, who socializes a lot with other people. So it's kind of like a creative outlet for me at the same time. But you know, it does have its negativities, especially when I was starting out. People, you know, can come across really mean. You you get criticized for every little thing you do or say. Or, you know, if you defend yourself against someone, then you're bad. You're being ungrateful to your subscribers. And if you know, I think people forget that we're human, that there is a person behind this camera. There's someone who has feelings and does, you know, could take to heart what they're saying. To be honest, I don't take to heart anything anymore. I just kind of laugh it off. It really made me get a thick skin because YouTube is not easy sometimes, especially the more views you get, the more, you know, the more you're prone to be seen by someone who is, you know, who can be negative or, you know, just be a total a-hole to you. The next question is, it says, how do you handle the YouTube drama? I stay away from YouTube drama. Don't get me wrong, I have seen some of these drama channels. I don't have, you know, anything against them. I just kind of stay away from it. I don't get involved in it. I really don't say anything about it at all. I just want it to be about the fun, about the makeup itself. There is a channel that I watch that's called Poplux Nady, and I love when he says that in his video. He's like, it's about the products, not the people behind it. You know, just like cast your negativity away. So that's kind of how I like to keep my channel, is more positive and just focus on like the happy stuff. I do this to enjoy myself, to get away from the chaos of my real life. And I think she has one more question. Says, if you could use one makeup brand only, which one would it be? Let me see. I kind of cut off the rest of her questions. So, okay, so it says, if you could only use one makeup brand forever, what would it be? Ooh, I think I would go with either Anastasia Beverly Hills or ColourPop. I just feel like they have a range of everything in their line, and they're always coming out with awesome new products. So definitely one of those two. And then she has, I didn't notice she had so many other questions. So another one is, what are your hobbies? Basically, my hobby is YouTube and being a mom. Those are the only two things that I can basically do. I really want to do flat lays. I really absolutely just love seeing them on Instagram, and I've just really been into doing them. So that's what I really want my Instagram to be about, is more like makeup looks and flat lays. So I guess that would be a hobby. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's basically the two things that I love. And just being a mommy, just like really dedicating myself to my son when I'm with him. And the next thing is, what's your favorite subscription? My favorite subscription is gotta be Boxycharm or the PIXI Glam Plus. I've really been into that lately. They've really surprised me at how good they are becoming, and the products that they have in there are amazing. So both of those are just out of the ballpark. Love them. So I'm going to start dipping into the mini breaker, and Let me see if she had any more questions. That was it. So let me go ahead and start checking on Instagram if I have any any assumptions or questions on there, and I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the mini breaker. So I'm gonna start with double scoop, and the first question I see on there is, what's your most and least favorite part of your makeup routine? Ooh, least favorite, I don't think I have a least favorite. I have things that I don't like to do. So I'm not really a fan of doing a cut crease, or what's the other thing? Or eyeliner, like wing liner. Those are such a pain for me that it's almost like, oh. And applying lashes sometimes, because all three of those things are things that sometimes can go perfect for me or just completely suck. So that's definitely the least part. My favorite part would be either like just like the face, the base, just putting like, you know, bronzing and contouring, that whole, like having a nice sculpted face, or playing around with eyeshadow, because you can play with so many colors and do color combinations. It's so much fun. Okay, next I'm gonna jump into Orange Crush, because I haven't played with that one before. Just going to put that all over the back end of my eyeshadow. Okay, so I just packed that in the outer edge of the eyelid, and I'm just going to, okay, this brush is dirty, damn it. So I'm just going to blend that out and see how it goes, and then maybe add a little bit of double scoop to help blend that out. So next I'm going to take Purple Punch, another matte. I think this is gonna be an all matte look, and then apply that to the inner part of the lid and just pat that in. And we'll see how this turns out. Okay, so just pack that all over the eyelid, and I'm just going to blend. This might take a while, so I probably will either fast forward this or you know, skip to the part where I'm already done, because sometimes it takes like a few minutes to actually really blend that out. So I'm just blending up the top and then where it connects with the orange. Okay, I'm starting to look a little crazy, but I'm going to use Oral and apply this beautiful shimmer on my inner corner. I have blended this out like a crazy person, but I feel like I need a pop of color on the inside to kind of just open up my eyes, because there's so many dark mattes on the inside that it's just gonna make my eyes look smaller. Oh god, oh wow, this color is strong. This is pretty. Okay, I'm actually gonna put this a little bit onto my lid as well to kind of just help open up the eye a little bit. And then just blend those together. So I'm just gonna roll with it, and for underneath the lash line, I am going to mix the Foreplay and Orange Crush. So it's gonna be like a pinky orange underneath the lash line. I'm going to use the shade Piggy Bank by ColourPop and just put that on the inner rim. It's kind of like a purple, bright neon color. Oh my god, this is such a colorful look. I don't know if I'm into it or not. We'll see. Next up for my cheeks, I'm going to use my all-time favorite ROCKATUER blush and apply that on my cheeks. Then for highlight, I'm going to mix all three of these Hourglass, the Ambient Metallic, and just mix all three of these babies up and see what I come up with. Just gonna literally swish my brush in there back and forth. And then because my eyes are so overboard, I'm gonna use the lip gloss in Legendaries only. Okay, and then I'm going to apply some mascara and be right back. Okay, so this is the finished look. I did add a little bit of sparkle on my lips. I added the PIXI Chloe Morello on top of my lips just to kind of add a little bit more oomph to them. I just felt like this just kind of, I don't know, it needed like a little oomph, a little sprucing up. So the main things that I want to talk about is the mini breaker. I feel like this is a beautiful palette. I love the brights in here, but this is not beginner friendly whatsoever. This is something that you really have to work on. You have to have the time to blend it out. The colors are beautiful. You know, they blend nicely once you really blend them out, but it's not as like some of these other formulas which are easy to blend out. This is so pigmented that you need to put some work into it and really pack some on, blend, pack some on, blend. It's really a process. So that's the main thing that I have to say in here. I have played with the shimmers. I put one of the shimmers on my inner corner and those are beautiful. They're super pigmented. Everything in this palette is super pigmented. It's just having to really put the time and effort into blending them out. So I like it. I wouldn't say that this is beginner friendly, like I said. So if you're into color and you want to blend like nobody's business, then definitely pick this up. I do like it. I do think that it is super cute, and I will continue to purchase his palettes. I want to get better at this. If you guys have any suggestions as far as how to use pressed pigments, let me know down below. I know that there's people who say that you pack it on and then blend it out, but I did have some difficulty with the purple doing that, where I packed it on and then tried to blend it out and it became a little bit splotchy, so I had to go back in there time and time again. Let me know what your thoughts on this are. And I think that was basically the only main thing that I wanted to talk about in this video. Everything else are products that I have tried and love and things that I use on a daily basis. And yeah, I think that there was one assumption that I saw that someone put on my Instagram, and it is that if I live on the East Coast, and I do. I live in Florida near Walt Disney World. I love Disney. So, and I do have a Disney Instagram if you guys want to follow me there. I do share pictures and food from Disney. Oh my god, I'm such a huge Disney fan, if you couldn't tell already by the display back there. I am such a child at heart, it's not even funny. So that is it for this look, and yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. I'd love to hear back from you guys. If you're not subscribed and want to subscribe, hit that little red button down below. I'd love to hear you, and love to see you around my channel. And thank you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.